going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are on our way over to the shop because we are going to be doing some work on the Monza tonight. We're going over there to meet Casey. He's probably gonna be the only one over there tonight, so Cooper and Nate unfortunately are not gonna be there. So I've already been doing a little driving today. The Mustang's already a little warmed up, so I'm gonna give you a little start for you guys and be about our way. So see you guys there. Nah, what's on it? What's on it? Still working on the whole everything because we're new to this. What do we got tonight?
Well, first of all, we got to re-clean the hood or under the hood.
Yep, I got that.
And then after we clean under the hood again, we got to put this plastic wrap over top. So to make sure dust stays out of it when it's clean, and we have a clean surface to work on when we get there. And then if we have time, we're going to be sitting here working on all of this rust to get it off of this hood and continue sanding to get rid of it all.
Yeah, so we got to come up through here. Got to make sure that all this comes down. I don't know if we're going to go to bare metal on this. It's probably smarter for us too, because again, we don't want it to oxidize. It's kind of thunder and storming a little bit out there.
That's what I'm trying to do, is get it down to bare metal so that way it doesn't spread and we don't have that chance of it spreading throughout the whole thing or getting worse.
Yeah, so once we get all that done, we get these these panels right here, some of it has a little bit of rust on it. Since it's a 77 and it's a Monza Spider, it's kind of hard to find parts, so we can't just go out and order parts for it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get all this sanded. Some of the parts that aren't rusted up, we're gonna get it scuffed. So then it's ready to go for primer and paint. And then while Casey's working on that, I am going to be over here working in here. We're going to be trying to get all this cleaned up so then we can get this scuffed and ready to go for primer and paint as well. So we will keep you guys posted on how everything's going. Working on the firewall right now, kind of working my way around and just getting a little bit of, let me zoom out for you guys. So just getting a little bit of a, soap and water on here. Making sure that I get all this dust off of here. So then when we do go through and we obviously got to scuff and paint everything. So we just want to try and make sure that all the dirt and grimy shit is off of this. See, just like this. Like this is a little bit of surface dirt that I'm going to have to work on to get up in there. But it's just, we're going to take our time. We're going to do this. And unfortunately, this hood, the reason we haven't really been going nuts with these videos is because Casey has to do all of that by hand. So it's just a pain in the rear end because the hood is so thin. If we make a mistake, that's the only hood that we have. Right, Casey?
Yep, that's the only one we have. And the biggest issue with it is it's the H-body. All it is, they made them this specifically for a certain amount of time, and as interchangeable as the parts are between the Vega and this, we really want to keep the car body-wise all original.
Or as original as we can.
Well, body-wise, all original. Besides body filler.
Yep.
That's about it.
About it. So, like I said, I'm still working through this. The little bit of stuff to go up in here. I'm gonna make sure that I get all this really good, and then this is gonna be the fun part. So all the master cylinders and all the wiring harnesses are still here. The brake cylinders and stuff like that are all in here. I'm sorry, the brake cylinders are down into the car, but I have to work around the steering column and everything and all these wires. So getting down here is actually going to be a tad bit difficult. Like you see, I come through here a while back and did all this, but unfortunately with pollen and springtime coming around, all the dust and the pollen is settling into the car, so we have to make sure that we keep up on it, so then when we go to scuff and paint and all that, like I told you guys, we don't have to worry about, you know, the dirt and everything getting inside of the dirt. I'm sorry, getting inside the paint to where to where it starts flaking off, kind of like how this is, because this here was already painted by them. That, and then this is going to end up coming out. I'm going to have to cut this battery tray out because we're just going to fabricate a new one. So we're going to cut here, 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 and here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a grinder and I'm going to work the metal back into the fender so we don't have to get new wheel wells and fabricate new wheel wells and fenders and all that crap. So that'll save us a lot of time and a lot of money. But the part I'm worried about is back there with all that rust. But we will get that figured out and we will keep you guys updated while we work. I'm not going to just constantly film this because it's going to be really boring for you guys, just sitting here watching us clean and sand, because again, doing it all by hand.
Yes, sir.
And then this is just a whole jumbled mess, so I'm probably gonna have to use some zip ties and tie stuff up, and just, you know, it's all boring stuff that unfortunately you guys aren't gonna be able to really like enjoy too much. But we want to get some videos out there so you guys know what we're doing and know what you know, what we're messing around with.
Updates on the car.
Yeah, just updates on the car, like Casey said. And hopefully Friday the weather's off, because we got a pretty cool video coming for you guys if the weather holds off on Friday. So, but like I said, it's just getting to know all of us, seeing what we're all about, seeing what we're doing. The first video was kind of more or less a trailer for you guys, just to kind of show you the fun stuff that we can get into. You know, we're not really about street racing and all that stuff. It's just some videos that we've taken in the past. You know, none of us really do that stuff. So we're mostly about the track, right, Case?
Yes, sir. Keep it safe.
Yeah, keeping it safe, guys.
Make sure you have the right safety equipment and you always wear a helmet.
Always wear a helmet.
Don't skip out on doing your roll cage either. Make sure you have that stuff certified.
Hashtag do it for Dale.
Exactly, but do it safely.
Do it safely. So I'll hit you guys back when we got a little bit more progress done. Now that I have touched up the engine bay to make it look a little bit better, get all that dust out of there, we're still gonna have to do another touch up before we start going through and scuffing, all that fun stuff. So now what we're gonna do to refrain from a lot of dust getting in here, we are gonna use this wrap. We're gonna come over here because this is still gonna get painted, all that stuff, because obviously we're not running the stock paint. Even though that's not stock anyway, right, Case?
No, it is not.
No, it's not stock.
No, it is not.
So
you can see it right on this door that it is not stock.
Yeah, originally the car was blue, I think, is what
It
you
is
said?
blue.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna move the camera back or set the camera down, and we are going to wrap over this. We don't know how easily this is gonna go, so don't make fun of us too much.
Yeah, no. Don't know how
Please.
this is going to go.
All right.
It'll go one way or another.
All right, so we're gonna get this wrapped up tonight, and then we're probably gonna be done. Didn't really film much with the hood, but
That'll be tomorrow.
I mean, that'll be tomorrow. We might drop a new video tomorrow. It might be kind of the same type thing because, again, we can't really do too much until the motor goes to the machine shop, because once we get that thing over to the machine shop, the entire bottom suspension is coming out of the car, and we are actually changing the 4 lugs with these wheels over to 5 lugs so we can put new wheels, new tires, better suspension parts, better brakes, so we'll have drilled and slotted rotors, all kinds of other crazy stuff.
5 lugs.
Yeah, and then the 5 lug, and then this will definitely have plastic over top of it for aerodynamics.
Yes, sir.
So-
And then we gotta, do the rear, so that way we can have 5 lug back there. But not only that, but it is a tested, video and time slip proven 9-second, 8-second S10 truck with the rear of this.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll hold. It should, theoretically.
So cool. I'm gonna go set the camera up real quick for you guys. Cool. So do you want me on that side, or do you want me on that side?
Don't matter to me.
All right. Let me see your box, right? I'm gonna slip my skin over here on that side.
You do that. My good man. You
Yeah,
could have
man.
came from the front.
Huh?
You could have came from the front.
I mean, I guess, but. All the haters. Yeah, I was about to say, just take it from the wheel well. You hear what song is playing? It's just a 6. Hashtag my boy.
Yeah.
So I want to do a collab. Ready?
Yep.
All right, go ahead. Come
Alright,
on.
we're gonna start.
So loud. I'm sorry. You get a text message from your brother.
What are you guys doing?
It doesn't even look like we really need to. We only really need to just twice.
Yeah, we only need to do
I don't even need to run down in the fender well. It looks like it will stick around the side of the fender.
Anyway, but I did it just in case. No, you don't have to. It just makes it easier for your side to come off. Because we're gonna have to wrap it again once we take it off.
How new is this?
Huh?
How new is this razor blade? It's old as shit, isn't it?
No, actually it's not. I just, well, yeah, but I just flipped the blade on it. You gotta remember, I use it for shrink wrap.
I was just worried about hitting the car. I don't want to hit the car. Even though, I mean, yeah, we're still doing high ones.
You don't wanna,
The less we can do to the car, the better.
we don't wanna cut into these fenders, guys.
We're not gonna cut in the fenders with a razor blade.
No, but we don't want to take that chance either way because $2,000 fenders don't seem.
That's only because some idiot wants to charge $2,000 for rims. I'm sorry. It's been a long night. Sorry.
No, what are you doing?
That was way better.
Yeah, it was.
You should have did that first time. This is us learning.
Yep.
No, it's not. We're both not perfect. I'm not a mechanic. He's not a mechanic. Well, he's a boat mechanic.
Yeah, I work on boats for a
I
living.
mean, Cooper is more or less our mechanic than anything, but his dad is like biggest brain play guy I've ever seen in my life. All right, I'm good. I'm about it. Take that one. You have to be a little bit careful because it's not sticking completely because of the dirt, but without any wind, this side shouldn't come.
This shouldn't come up either. I have it tucked right here. It's actually still pretty good. Here you go.
Alright, so this is pretty much done until we're ready to get scuffed.
Yep.
And then,
Probably just hit it one more time as a quick.
oh no,
filter.
I'll easily, like, it ain't no big deal. I'm pretty good at detailing. So, you know, just hit it with soap and water. If we have to, we can pressure wash it. I'm a little worried about doing it with the electronics that are still out, but
At the same time, if we want to, we could just go 3 wash it. We don't need much.
we don't even do anything much. But still. That's what I should have did originally. I shouldn't have just walked all the way around the shop.
That's what I was saying.
No, you're good. I forget how skinny I am sometimes. But yeah, so cool. That's all done. I'm glad it's done. But the big annoying factor here is gonna be this, because all this rust has to come off of here, and we haven't exactly figured out how, with the sandpaper and our scuff pads, how this is gonna come up easily. It's obviously a little bit of a process, so if you guys have any ideas that,
Elbow grease.
yeah, a little bit of elbow grease obviously, but and a hell of a lot of patience. Once we do that, so that'll be ready for primer and paint. This is about ready for primer and paint and to be scuffed. So like I said, we're on the cusp of getting into some really interesting stuff, guys. My ask, and then again, I know that you guys are all new to the channel. I mean, we're even new to the channel. Let's be real.
Yeah, we're new.
So
We don't know what we're doing here.
well, we kind of know what we're doing.
We kind of know what we're doing, but we're learning along the way, and same thing with cars.
Yeah. So we hopefully you guys will stick with us and enjoy and keep on telling your peoples.
Yep.
We gotta get some subscribers on here so we can keep.
We need to get likes, subscribers, everything.
Yeah. So we want to get some interesting things going. Like I said, we're hoping that this Maryland weather stays off our backs until on Friday. It's
Yeah.
raining outside right now. It was a pretty nice storm going on.
Yep, but it was very well needed in a place like this.
Yeah, especially get the pollen out of here.
Yep.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and we will see you in the next one.
Yep, we will see you in the next one, guys.
See you guys.